Getty. While Floyd Mayweather's final fight is the headliner, an exciting new crop of boxers will also be on display Saturday night in Las Vegas, led by burgeoning superstar Gervonta Tank Davis. Here's everything you need to know about the 22-year-old American, who is quickly establishing himself as a must-watch fighter every time he steps into the ring. 1. He was taken from his parents as a young boy. Growing up in Baltimore, Davis faced a difficult childhood. Both of his parents were drug users, and as such, he spent much of his youth living in foster care or with relatives. "I was taken from my mother and father when I was 4 or 5 years old," he says. As cliché as it might sound, the boxing gym served as a refuge from the often dangerous streets, and Davis began boxing just a couple years after he was separated from his parents. "I was in the gym by the time I was 7, and I was there all the time, so I didn't have time to run the streets." 2. He's trained by Calvin Ford. Embedded content. That name may not sound familiar, but Dennis Cuddy Wise might ring a bell. Ford, who was once a part of the Bordley Burroughs drug organization in West Baltimore in the 1980s, is the inspiration behind the Wire character. "If I had to shoot you, I'd shoot you," Ford recalls. "If I had to stab you, I'd stab you. If I had to beat you up with my hands, I'd beat you up with my hands." After being convicted of racketeering and conspiracy, Ford served 10 years in federal prison, where he learned how to box. He began coaching upon his release and eventually met a young Davis. "I think we needed each other," Ford said. "In a sense, we saved each other. I may have been looking out for him, but by being there, he kept me out of trouble." 2. 3. For more information, please follow the link below the video.